this cryptocurrency space. Ain't ready for us yet again. We're the Hexicans. Yeah, I'm a Hexican. Now, we're the Hexicans, coming for your neck again. This cryptocurrency space ain't ready for us yet again. We're the Hexicans. Yeah, I'm a Hexican. So, I'm like, bet, how can I invest? He said if you got MetaMask, brother, you set. Now don't forget to write your seed words down. Not your keys, not your crypto, bet.
Alright, what's up, library? This one's gonna be on YouTube too. So I'm calling an open letter to Richard Hart. You know, I was in the car, represented this cryptocurrency called Hex, which is his product, a project he worked on, he created, put out into the crypto ecosphere, and people that are now, you know, calling themselves Hexicans are interacting with the contract and working with it trustlessly, as crypto is intended to be. So I'm calling this video an open letter to Richard Hart, or just to talk about the project or the product Hex, and to explain why, you know, I put my name behind another man's product, you know, but it's something that I believe in. So, not just believing, but it's working. First off, if you hear the song, I'm a Hexican, it's on SoundCloud, I'll put the link in here. I start the song off with Richard Hart talking to this guy, Peter McCormick, some journalist, right? From, not 100% sure. I didn't do my research on that, all right? I don't really care. But I know he was a journalist of people that were in the cryptocurrency space, mostly people who love Bitcoin. And he came and did an interview with Richard Hart. And as you hear in the beginning, it was a point where this guy was just like very ignorant, and he did not make any common sense. He did not come to have a conversation or an interview. He came to be an a-hole, you know, asshole. And I'm like, that you're wasting time. Like, that's the first thing. Because, like, people are really intrigued and they want to understand cryptocurrency. It's supposed to be decentralized, supposed to be trustless. It's supposed to be peer-to-peer without a third party, right? So Richard Hart gets to a point where he says, man, listen, man, bring whoever you want to bring, man. I'll flatten them. When he said that, I said, flatten them? Like King Kong step on cars type shit? I'm like, okay. Then he said, come on, man. He said, bring your heroes here. When he said that, I'm thinking Captain America, Superman. He told this guy who had all the answers, bring your heroes here, since you know everything. And then he said, bring your heroes here to die. I'm like, holy, like, that phrase just grasped me. I said, hold up. He's talking about eliminating a subsect of people in the cryptocurrency space. Sheesh. Beast. Not just a beast, that's a boss move. And I understood more later that he was a boss. You know, he retired at the age of 23. I own a laundromat, nowhere near the capacity of him, but the mindset of an owner or entrepreneur is much different from a person who's a worker or a person that's looking to work for someone else or another entity. There's nothing wrong with that. You need people who want to lead, and you need people to support the leaders. But it was just so ironic. I'm like, man, that's crazy. But I saw where he was coming from, because I was on the same path. But I'm just like, I resonated so much with him. And again, I started feeling like, I started, doing finances or thinking about my financial future about 3-4 years ago. That's when I got into cryptocurrency in 2017 with Trevon James, Big Connect, Craig Grant. Those guys are content creators. Like, I forgot it was Crypto Nick. What was another guy? Doug Polk. It was like, it was more than I could count on my hand. And some of them are coming back now. I forgot these young kids. They were doing something too. But it was, what's this guy? Oh man. Yo, he was off the hook too. I forgot his name. I'm gonna think about it. But anyway, what was this coin? I gotta think about, what was this coin's name? I can't think of this crypto. Oh my gosh. But Ryan Hildreth or something like that. Was it that? No, not Ryan Hildreth. It was another guy. Anyway, I was just thinking about, these guys are all content creators. They're trying to earn a living on YouTube. They're just showing what they're doing. These people are not the owners of these cryptocurrencies. If someone told you, I'll give you $10,000 to promote a cryptocurrency of mine, and you're an influencer, you got hundreds of people following you, maybe a few thousand, I'm taking that money. Especially in a new crypto, in a space that no one knows anything about. It's the Wild Wild West. There's no regulation. If you're new to this, if you're not just new to that, but you're new to investing, that's a whole new world you're in. You don't know what you're in. You done developed a following. People are now paying you crazy money. You're like, oh, this is what a YouTuber's about. To come and find out what you were promoting was a scam. Didn't know. You didn't know. But I mean, come on, man. What's that other girl that be promoting? She was promoting hella scams. I forgot her name too. Damn. But I'm like, if you're an owner, you're a creator, you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to create a stream of income for yourself. Now, doing content is an easy way to do it now. That's the perfect thing. But if you're in a place where it's uncertainty, there's no regulation, how are you supposed to know as a content creator? You're not Justin Sun. You're not these owners of these big companies of cryptocurrency. That's not you. You're just a content creator, which is cool. I'm trying to be one too, so I can try to earn. Same thing. But at the end of the day, that went through, people were ashamed and they left the space, right? I stuck around. I went through all the scams. I went through the ups and downs. And then I ran into Richard Hart, a guy that explained what cryptocurrency was. He said, bring your heroes to the die. I was with him since that point. Then I watched the 8-hour live streams. I watched the ones I missed, and I caught the ones that he did live. While I'm driving at my job, working, I'm listening to this man. 5 hours straight. Phone dying. I'm listening. And he just said so much. Richard, you said so much, man. And you're only as strong as your weakest link. But if everyone is compelled to listen to you, if you have that attention, like he said the other day, he said, the way I give you the information, you guys have all the ammunition. Remember when he said, do you guys remember when he said, I could go away tomorrow? That got nothing to do with me. And he's correct. We are the community. He put it in our hands. He said, if not us, then who? And if not now, then when? The community, the Hexicans, will find a way to get things together. We're going to have lawyers. We're going to have people that are able to draw up these contracts that we can interact with, to work within the government, to work amongst our community. We have the people to create the infrastructure. We just have to reach out and have the ideas. I was thinking of a Hex think tank. That would be dope. Excuse me. That would be dope. A Hex think tank. Because this way you can have, I believe the Hexicans are some of the most advanced thinkers, because we believed in this thing. It was shown to us where the faults were with other cryptocurrencies and what needed to be actually done to generate economic energy within the cryptocurrency space, or this crypto that we're in, which is Hex. So I think the idea of, like he said, delayed gratification. He took exactly what works in the real world, CDs, and put it on the blockchain with higher interest rate and trustless, and not being quantitatively eased by the banks. All right, that's my opinion. I don't know. I'm just talking, just vlogging, But yeah, I'm like, a lot of people out here are not familiar with CDs right now. When the last time you had a CD? And when the last time it earned 10% or more? How about over 3%? That's when I remember 3.5%. That was maybe 15 years ago, something like that. Maybe it was 4 or 5. My mom told me 5. I don't remember that. Crypto could give you 10, maybe 20% compounded trustlessly. 5 years. We can go 10 years. BitConnect could do, I think it was like 60-day stakes, 90-day stakes, 120-day stakes, or 200 and something day stakes. BitConnect couldn't even do what Hex is doing. Hex had an economic audit. I don't know of any cryptocurrency that's had that. If you have heard one, please put it down below in the comments so you can prove me wrong, so I can do my research, because I have not seen one. Yeah, Richard, man, you just educated us to the point where we can talk to people who are uneducated about what really crypto is about, point them in the right direction, and it's up to them to do their research. That's what I noticed about you. You talk your shit. But everything that you said, if we went back and looked it up, which the majority of the Hexicans have, we found out what you said is no bullshit. It's true. So why would a person tell you the truth and other people who are not within your space going to tell you that the person telling you the truth is lying to you? That doesn't make any common sense. It's kind of like, I think people are like in the Matrix. Again, I'm going to just segue real quick. People that watch TV a lot are in the Matrix. You know how I know? I don't watch TV that much. When I go to my job, sometimes I speak to people and I say, I tell them that I don't watch TV. And I ask them what's going on. And a lot of people tell me things verbatim from what's on the television, from the Republican and Democratic side of television. Because I go home later and I watch television. I may catch an hour to just to see what's going on, but I don't watch television. When I ask those questions, I look just to see like where's the similarities. And that's what I get, man. And people, I've heard about those riots in New York. If you look on my library account, I went to New York when they were boarding up the windows. I went out there the next week. Everything was fine. No riots. Black Lives Matter they had a moment and a movement, and it's still out there, but there weren't people tearing up the streets. I believe things can be done in a much more humane manner, and there's just a lot of I believe the media is presenting FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, because a lot of people are concerned about my welfare when I come outside saying, be careful, people are crazy out here. I go to work every day. I drive to work and back. I walk the streets, and I don't see a lot of crazy people. I see a lot of people that are just trying to make it. That's it. So, with that segue out of the Matrix now, back to Hex. The community is actually going to actually catapult this thing to the next level, because like Richard said, if he's not here, Hex is going to live its own life. It's up to us to tell people, that it's a product that works, and we're the products of it. We're products now of it working. One more year, and it can be a slow growth. But if people are getting in, it's showing its worth. It's showing its value. Now imagine if a large amount of people are able to get into it. They just put a little bit in, and for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 7 years, money that they're not looking forward to, they're looking to work the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Why not try it? And again, with money, you're not afraid of losing. Don't overinvest. Small. Some people say $20 a week, $50 a week. It's just kind of like a 401k. You're not going to miss it. I would think, with crypto being the highest appreciating asset known to man, I think it would be opportunistic to look in and try 1%, maybe 2% of your portfolio, or whatever you can invest, into Hex, and see what happens in 5 years. Because again, an investment is for long term. An investment isn't for 1 month. I haven't heard of 1 month CDs, even though you can do it. You can do a 1 day CD, but I think the Hexican community is about the long term people. Those are the ones that are going to really be in it for the long term and are really going to see the value, not just with the appreciation of Hex, but with the interest, the trustless interest of Hex. So, yeah, with that being said, I think I've said enough. I've ranted enough. I'm going to go upstairs. Richard, thank you again. I could go on and on and on and on and on. I have questions for you and everything. But just a meeting of the minds, man. Just a meeting of the minds, man. We all have our own thing, man. But great minds do think alike, and I believe all of us Hexicans are right in that space. So with that being said, let me get up out of here, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right. Peace.